I feel like boundaries it should not be hard. It should not. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. We're back in my car for another quick little chit chat. Today's coffee's from 7 Brew. I'm pretty much there like almost every single day. Like, I love 7 Brew. Okay, so today's chit chat is about forgiveness and boundaries. um, it has taken me almost all of my 20s to come to terms that it is okay to forgive someone and not allow them back into your life, right? So many years ago, like 10 years ago, I was told that I was very forgiving, that if I continued to do that, I was going to be left with nothing. And those words stayed with me for a number of years, maybe like 3 to 5. And I hated that about myself because I was like, if there's an altercation or just, like something within my personal life and my personal relationships, friendships, I couldn't change that about me, right? And I hated that. But as time went on, as I've matured because I'll be 29 in July. I've come to realize that there's no need for me to change the good in me. I feel like a lot of times it's harder to hold a grudge and to just have like animosity towards a person, but I feel like it's even harder wanting to change like how we are. And I'm not saying like the bad things about us, like our temper or just like attitude, whatever, right? Like I'm talking like the good things. So I feel like me being forgiving is a good thing and I shouldn't change it. Now what I've realized is I can continue to be the way I am, the way God made me, have such a kind, forgiving heart, but set boundaries. And that is what has taken a while. Here recently, I came to realize that I had a friendship, year-long friendship, years long, maybe like since like freshman year of high school. So when I graduated like 10 years ago. So what, like 14 years, 14, 15 years? Wow. I'm old. Just kidding. But I've come to realize that this friendship has done its course. And it's not the first friendship that this has happened with, but this is the first one where I'm just like, okay, you know what? I wish you well. I will love you from my distance, but I just don't want you in my life. Like, I don't have any bad feelings towards you. I genuinely wish you and your family well, but I just don't want any part of it, and I don't feel like this person should have access to me anymore. And it's a hard thing to do because this person has known my secrets. It has, been with me through a lot, but it was just kind of like I'm not getting the respect that I'm giving you. And now that I've matured, I want people that respect me. I want, like, in my life, I want people that value me. Like, I don't think that's a lot to ask for. Um, so that's just where I feel like that's just where I'm at. And like I said, it's just part of growing, it's part of maturing, and I've realized that I don't have to change the good things about me because that is what makes me me. Now I'm very self-aware, so I can, acknowledge when it's my temper. I can acknowledge when I'm not in a good mental state and, have to kind of like hold myself back from certain things. But I feel like forgiving someone time and time again, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I feel like it's just like set the boundaries where you need to set them. And that's just where I'm at. And I'm glad that it has taken this long, right? But you know, it's a good thing. I don't think it's bad. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just needed more life experience. Maybe I needed more life experience to, realize a lot of these things. And, I'm grateful for a lot. I'm grateful for the bad, what I would consider bad things in my life, like my hardships, my heartbreaks, my success, like any little thing you can think of, I'm grateful for. And yeah, I trust God, and I trust God's plan for me. I trust that He will put the people that need to be in my life. In my life, He will remove people that, have made their purpose, that have fulfilled their purpose in my life. I believe, everything happens for a reason. Although I may not understand it at the time, or I may not like it, I may not necessarily agree with it, but I know that He knows best. And I feel like at the end of the day, I just rest on that. I feel like I said this on my last video, but yeah. So if you're like me, or if you sound like me, whoever's watching this, just know that there's nothing wrong with being forgiving. We have to be, because at the end of the day, the goal is to be more like Jesus and less like ourselves, right? So that's just how I feel about it. And that's part of life, is growing and maturing, and setting boundaries wherever you need to, and just move forward in the best way that I can. I'm taking my gel polish off. Boundaries it should not be hard. It should not be hard to set boundaries. It should not be hard to do any of these things, but it's just sometimes it can be, or it feels like it is, right? But that is just my little talk. If you are finding yourself in a similar situation, just, best thing I can say is pray about it. Give it a few days. Really feel how you feel. Acknowledge how you feel as well, and try to make the decision that works best for you, because at the end of the day, it's our lives, so why not fill it with people, and good people, good experiences, like good learning lessons, instead of the same crap, so yeah. I'm very much at peace, with all of my friendships that have ended, all of my relationships that have ended, like any little thing, right? Like I'm just at peace with it, and I don't really ponder on it. There's not we're not gonna win anything by doing that, first of all, and it's just like what's her name, Mel Robbins, let them. I still have yet to read that, but I kind of see her podcast videos pop up on like my social media. But anyways, yeah, so that was just my little chat for today. I'm about to go inside and eat some lunch. So if you are new here, or if you're a returning viewer, thank you for watching. I do like doing these little talks because I can elaborate so much in TikTok. I try not to make 10-minute long videos on TikTok, right? Like those are just more like 3 max. But here on YouTube, I feel like I can just kind of just elaborate and really just talk, right? So this is my TED Talk, my little safe space. So yeah, maybe I'll post something else next week. So yeah, bye. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone has a great rest of their week. I'm gonna try and get this uploaded either tonight or sometime tomorrow, but yeah, bye.